Frankly speaking, I don't remember the last time I read the news. Neither do I bother with watching it on TV or social media unless it's got crazy views. The last newspaper I probably read must have either been Junior Graphic or 90 Minutes. The only times I watched the news was when my dad insisted I sat to listen. Had a deadpan expression on my face. I watch. Sometimes I nod, but I don't listen. Just another typical Ghanaian adult listened. But as time went on, things changed, little by little. See, I remember those days looking out the window with my friends on our way back from school like, this is my house. This is my car. No, this is my car. The driver never said much, but these days I better understand his silence. Now when I see a sleek car, I ask questions. How much? When I go buy some? How I go buy some? Who owns this car? What does he do? How much is he worth? I saw a Tesla last week, and that was the first time I ever saw a Tesla in Ghana. First thing I did was take out my phone. I put in my passcode and opened Chrome. I typed Tesla, cheapest price. It was 35K. I knew the dollar rate and what the internet would say, so I clicked the power button to proceed with my day. But I couldn't help but think again, what part of all of this was okay? I mean, not the part about the rich being rich. Let the rich be rich. My issue is with the system, and I know it sounds vague, but why give me the wrong textbooks and expect us to be on the same page? When I'll be paid minimum wage at the end of the day, how much do they really expect you to earn? My life has become a midnight candle I'm expected to burn to the highest degree, but it's not just me. We earn for the same education, a real education, not just the one that's free, an honest way we can earn a reasonable fee. See, I remember the first time my dad sent me to do a bank draft. That's the day I realized I was bank daft. I was so confused. See those coily pens stuck to the table? I thought I had to uncoil it like it was the right thing to do. Really felt like a fool, especially when the security man spotted me, laughed, and asked me into where I want to school. I smiled. It hurt me, but I played it cool. Charlie, my mind goes back to the Tesla again. Hey. See, if Arlette Amuli gave us all red balloons, lined us up in a room, and Ghana walked in, mine would be the first to pop. Host walks over like, why'd you pop your balloon? I'll be quick to talk. Look GH in the eye like, I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you fake broke. If I catch fly, it's going to be direct. We hate the leaders you pick because they confuse themselves with real leaders. And notice I said we. It's not just me. I'm what the culture feeling, but that's just a fantasy. In reality, I'm proud to be a Ghanaian. The irony is, it's a peaceful country, but every single citizen's sole goal seems to be peace of mind. The money is secondary. As the DBs, you can pass down money, but peace of mind has never been hereditary. And the rate at which depression grows here is truly scary. And I've got some real stats in here that aren't as fun to see. According to the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, as about 4 years ago, there were around 100,000 homeless people in Ghana. And as of 2012, according to UNICEF, 1.1 million children had neither mother nor father. But then God doesn't care about them, apparently. See, a thought crossed my mind. Of Jesus' disciples, which one of the 12 might run a country this way? Which of the 12 will most likely make stacks from tax, have us break our backs, and break the banks so they rake in racks and raise their ranks, all the while masquerading as guides as they lead us over cliffs of depths and watch us fall to our demise? What if Judas was Jesus? Oh, sire, and then he turns to look behind. Please heal me, for I am blind. He notices some money and a calabash at his side. He closes the distance, squats, and sighs. Then counts the money now. He knows the price. He performs the miracle. The crowd is surprised till they discover he only gives sight to one of his two blind eyes. What if Judas was president? Now, I don't mean leader. I mean President. What if Judas was president? Would things be different? Would they get worse or would they remain as they are? And I am worried. Yet I try to stay calm. This balm called faith I keep in the center of my right palm. I'm still mad, but it helps to keep me calm. The headlines change, the parties change, but the themes don't. Civil unrest, corruption, thefts, debts, promises, threats, regrets, neglect. The pessimist in me does not expect any candidate that you elect to bring a great change to this effect. But the optimist in me still believes in him. There's a passage he insists he'd like to share. The King James version of it rings loud and clear. And if you turn to Matthew 6, you'll find it there. There it says in part, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.